Hello everyone and welcome back to my Bold and Beautiful 29 YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Hope Logan fantasizes about Carter when Brook Logan interrupts Hope's wool gathering. She suspects a man is involved, but might be wrong about who. Carter baffles Steffi Forrester Finnegan with a jewelry advertisement. Hope will visualize about Carter. Hope was the bone that told Carter that they need to take it slow. Hope claimed she demanded to be conservative with her heart. Still, Hope sounded nervous and doubtful about being with Carter privately. Hope must be leaning more into the idea of being with Carter. Hope will visualize about Carter when Brook suddenly walks in the door. Hope is Brook's son, and they know each other enough well. So, while Hope could cover with others about her studies, she can't with Brook. Now, when Brook interrupts Hope's fantasy, she'll guess it has commodity to do with a Joe. Unexpectedly, No Bone has figured that Hope and Carter have commodity going on. That should have been egregious by Carter uncharacteristically campaigning for Hope and her fashion line. In any case, Brook might worry that Hope is featuring about John Finnegan again. Brook might indeed hope that it's Liam Spencer on Hope's mind. While Hope swore Carter to secretiveness, will she tell her mama the verity? Carter suddenly comes by and declares he invited Ivy Forrester and Electra Forrester to pitch a jewelry line. Ivy and Electra are coming all the way from Australia. Carter's advertisement comes right after he demanded Forrester Creations gamble coffers and plutocrat at Hope's line when it's formerly underperforming. Steffi was just talking to Ridge Forrester about Carter's symptomatic jest. Steffi might not indeed want to speak with Ivy and Electra about the jewelry line. Steffi will reason that the company doesn't have the time, plutocrat, or coffers to support another line right now. More importantly, Steffi might question why Carter took it upon himself to invite Ivy and Electra without talking to her first. Indeed, though Carter is considered family, he could be going too far. Forrester Creations' most precious hand could be on his way out the door. Hope Logan slams the thickets on passion with Carter Walton. Ridge Forrester has a disclosure about HFTF. Plus, Deacon Sharp and Brook Logan bond while agitating Hope's love life. Carter says all he thinks about is her. They madly make out and rip each other's clothes off. Also Hope says they should stop and pushes Carter down. At Il Giardino, Cleric checks over a delivery, also goes back over to Brook. Deacon wants Brook to quality control some treats. Cleric and Brook talk about Carter saving Hope's line. Brook has no way seen Carter weigh in so passionately about a fashion line. As Brook tries to explain, Cleric reasons Carter is seeing Hope in a new light. Brook smiles as she takes a bite of Kate. Ridge walks into the office as Steffi Forrester Finnegan is belting up a call. Steffi explains that the line has been floundering, but the coming collection is going to be inconceivable. Steffi ends the call by getting a rejection. Carter and Hope breathe heavily. As Carter kisses Hope's neck, she tells him they shouldn't. Carter replies they could. They make out again. Steffi and Ridge debate about Hope for the future. Steffi says that if it were anyone differently, the line would have been shut down a long time ago. Steffi explains that their pious buyers are induced. Brook explains Carter and Hope have admired and respected each other for times. Brook says Carter generally puts Forrester Creations first. This time, Carter put Hope first. Brook and Deacon talk about the risk on Hope recently. Cleric offers to give Steffi a piece of his mind. Brook tells him no. Cleric is thankful Carter is looking out for Hope. Hope and Carter are still making out. Steffi is trying to be realistic. Ridge suggests it's particular. Steffi justifies it and talks about Hope kissing John Finnegan. Steffi can't forgive and forget. Ridge reminds Steffi that the business isn't about Hope. It's about Hope for the future, the line. Steffi says the buyers are bailing on them. Ridge says effects will bounce back after the leaves. Steffi is induced. Ridge suggests the line get cut also. Steffi reasons she can't because the Logan family will take it as a particular attack on Hope. Steffi brings up how Brook will reply if Hope's line is cut. Brook is glad they can talk like this now. Cleric has changed for the better. Brook doesn't understand why Deacon married Sheila Carter Sharp. Cleric redirects the converse to helping Hope. Cleric gushes about Carter standing up for Hope. Now, if we can just find a man just like that for Hope's particular life. Brook wholeheartedly agrees. Carter's heart is contending. Carter hasn't felt this alive in a long time. Carter has been allowing about Hope for quite some time. Carter tells Hope he can give her everything she needs and everything she desires. Ridge thinks Brook will understand. Ridge thinks Brook will get it if she sees the figures. Steffi says it's the Logans we're talking about. Ridge reasons the Forrester family does the same thing. Steffi counters that the Forresters enjoy the company, the Logans do'n't. Also, Steffi says that Hope's identity is wrapped up in her line. Steffi suggests that if the line goes, also a part of Hope does too. Steffi tells Ridge that it'll be really hard on Hope. Steffi looks slightly humane. Ridge brings up that Steffi is the bone. That gave Hope an alternate chance. Steffi wants Ridge to remind Hope and Brook of that. Steffi doesn't see the line surviving. Brook brings up Liam Spencer and Hope. Cleric has grown fond of Liam and his love for tofu. Still, Deacon doesn't like that Liam bounced between Hope and Steffi so much. Cleric compares it to Ridge bouncing between Brook and Taylor Hayes. Talk goes back to Lope. Brook thinks it's more complicated than Cleric is making it sound. Brook adds that Hope hurt Liam, too. Brook reminds Cleric of Hope kissing Thomas Forrester. Brook eventually says she just wants the coming man in Hope's life to be everything she ever wanted in a mate. Carter and Hope gawk into each other's eyes. Carter is smitten. Hope looks uncertain and equivocal, but isn't backing down moreover. Cleric suggests they play matchmaker. Deacon wants Hope to be happy. Hope is happy, Brook says. Deacon thinks Hope could be happier. Brook credits Carter. Deacon wants to pick up the tab for Carter's coming regale with his riddle lady. Brook tells Deacon that many months agone, Carter would have dined with Katie. These days, Brook isn't so sure. Ridge and Steffi continue mooting about HFTF. Ridge wants to simply wow the buyers with a glowing new collection. Steffi asks what if the coming collection falls flat. Steffi says they need to make a change. Ridge furrows his brow and bites his lip, also says he knows. Ridge wonders what Carter was doing if HFTF is this bad. Steffi is just as puzzled. Hope wants Carter too. Hope says Carter is incredibly sexy, smart, kind, and minding. Hope appreciates what Carter did for her line, but there's a lot up in the air. Hope addresses about her disastrous loves and interdicted kisses. Carter says he's none of those men. Hope brings up Katie. Carter laughs and says it's over. Carter also says what he felt for Katie is nothing like what he feels for Hope. After a moment, Hope says she needs to be conservative with her heart. Hope wants to take effects sluggishly, and it has to remain a secret. Carter answers by kissing Hope. They start making out again. Carter intermediated in raising argument between Hope and Steffi. Brook got the wrong print when she saw Ridge and Taylor physically connect. Taylor was through a new age relaxation trial Ridge got for her. Brook brazened Taylor, criminating her of going after Ridge, but Taylor claimed that she wasn't trying to win back Ridge. Latterly, Taylor participated the verity about her health with Steffi. Liam created a moving videotape homage of Hope's particular and professional accomplishments. Carter made his pitch for the flailing line and Hope to the company. Meanwhile, Will upset Bill when he informed his pater he'd work for Forrester Creations. Brook and Deacon have a sincere discussion about their son, Hope. In a heated moment of desire, Carter confesses his burning passions for Hope, kindling their chemistry. Ridge and Steffi question Carter's support for Hope for the future, considering its fiscal struggles.